Where can you find master gardeners, mentors, musicians, and more, all under one roof?
No, we're not talking about a university or a classroom, although it's a good guess. In this case, the answer might surprise you.
There's something special about working with your hands, especially when that work looks like this, or this.
A bunch of L. caricatus and some popular nymphs from Maine, you know.
Yeah.
Or this. It's not the material that makes these handcrafted items stick out.
He wanted a brook trout theme,
Yeah.
so I went with the reference. I got the orange, actually ordered the thread special with
But the
orange,
makers. Because here at the Maine State Prison in Warren, the inmates are doing more than serving time.
Normally people are doing more than 5 years, and many are doing longer stays here.
Randall Liberty is the commissioner of Maine's Department of Corrections. He has spent the last 5 years trying to redefine what it means to serve a successful sentence.
And they do that by, treating people with respect. And that's really one of the core principles that we have here. We have a situation where the officers, the staff here, provide a non-confrontational relationship. And we collectively are looking for, enhanced redemption and, the ability to repair harm. And that works well here. Nationally, we have about a 65% return to custody rate. If you graduate and commit a crime that would put you in the prison system, 65% come back. In Maine, it's about 9% for the women in our care, and it's about 23% for the men in our care. So it's working.
Working and giving inmates a chance to try something new.
As you know, that's just a sense of purpose it gives us.
Whether it be a trade, a college course, or even a program like RAW, which stands for Reading and Writing in Recovery.
I've been incarcerated a lot throughout my life, and I never got to the point where I was like, I don't want to come back. It was always like that's the reality of things. Like, I'm probably gonna go back to jail, and like being in this group changed that for me because I'm able to like actually write down what I feel and write down my thoughts. And I also make music, so instead of me journaling, I just put it in a song.
When I came to prison, I was scared. I had never been to prison. I started coming to programs like RAW, where you learn that vulnerability is the key to connection, and connection is the antidote to addiction. So I had to get vulnerable. And then having this program was a safe space.
We know from the past, cops, you could put cuffs on us all day long. What's going to change us? Yeah. We are going to change us. Yeah. Nobody has the power to change us but us. And that's my big thing now.
Liberty says the model isn't just working, it's helping to change the conversation around how prisons operate around the country. And it's a welcome change. Especially after this episode of PBS Frontline aired back in 2014. It took a closer look at the debate surrounding prison reform in the United States and gave everyone a chance to experience one of the most notorious parts of the Maine State Prison, the solitary confinement unit, like never before.
Here it is.
Almost every day, the prisoners act out against the officers who work the unit. They flood their cells.
That solitary confinement space has since been transformed into what is known as the Earned Living Unit. Here, inmates like Dale Wood and Kevin Robinson can move freely in and out of their cells until lights out.
I got the New York logos up top, and it's a work in progress. I'm still coming up with ideas and stuff to make it more comfortable to my fit in.
They have access to their own food, a kitchen, gym equipment, books, television, and more.
I got into the college program, went and got my associate's degree. Then from there, I went out and get my bachelor's in liberal studies. From there, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. I feel different. I think different. My lifestyle is different. My mom's proud. She's definitely proud that I took these steps and, did it on my own.
It's a privilege these men don't take for granted, and one that is only offered to those individuals committed to a higher standard both inside the prison and out.
This is where we live at. This is a lower tier.
Kevin says the unit goes beyond giving inmates a second chance.
It lifted the weight off my shoulders, like when I came down here. It's just like a sense of freedom, opposed to me being locked in all the time down there. And it's like, it's a reminder that you incarcerated. Down here, there's no reminders that I'm incarcerated. It's like, I'm free.
Because as Liberty says, redemption is possible. And that ripple effect goes far beyond these prison walls.
It's incredible to see what has changed since that Frontline episode came out. I mean, it's entirely different, and the feeling being there, it's a prison, right? But it's a different feeling that you get walking in there.
The changes that Randy Liberty has brought about in the entire Maine correction system are just striking, absolutely striking.
And